What's up, guys? AW here, and I'll be right with you guys in just a minute. But our show is starting. Or my show is starting. Okay. Okay. Everything is fine. Everything is good. Yes, this is the topic. WWE 2022 Survivor Series War Games preview predictions presented by AW Air Order on my wrestling channel, Lady SmackDown. And I want to thank everybody who's subbed to me. I'm over 130 subs. I want to thank everybody who's been subbing to me. And so, I if you're new here, guys, please subscribe. Please. And share this out. Please share this out with whoever. Smash that like button down below, especially if you're wrestling. For, for my channel, please. Get me to 135 subs, please. Please. And I do want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving too. Down south in a country known as USA, my American friends, my American viewers, my fellow American wrestling fans. Let's get into this pay-per-view, shall we? Survivor Series War Games. It's upon us. This Saturday, live in Boston, Massachusetts, we're going to have War Games, not NXT this time, but on main roster pay-per-view, a premium live event. This Saturday. And I like this. I like this idea of having the actual War Games match on the main roster instead of NXT. And we got two of them this year. We got two of them. One for the men's and one for the females. And they showcase, they're going to showcase the most prominent factions on each gender's side of who is the most dominant faction. All right. On one hand, on the men's side, you got the Bloodline. Roman Reigns, the Usos, Sami Zayn, and Cecil Sikoa. And on the female side, you got Damage Control, but they also have other members that are not part of Damage Control, aligning with them. Damage Control consists of Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. And here's the thing with this card. This card is only 5 matches on this card. Yes. 5 matches. A very small card. And there's a very good reason for that, obviously. It's because the War Game matches themselves are going to be very long. They're probably not going to be hour long, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go 30 to 40 minutes long for each War Games match, male and female. So that's why there's only 5 matches on the card. It's probably going to be like a 3-hour pay-per-view. So from like 8 to 11, plus the pre-show, they may add another match to the card. We still got SmackDown tomorrow. They may add a match to the pre-show. But we only got 5 matches. two title matches. No, two title matches and three non-title matches. But in these three non-title matches, champions will be competing though. Like Roman Reigns will be competing. The Usos will be competing. Roman Reigns is the undisputed Universal WWE Champion. The Usos are the undisputed Tag Team Champions. And on the women's side, you got Bianca Belair as the Raw Women's Champion. But all those people I mentioned are not going to have their titles defended in the matches that they're in. Okay? Okay. Okay. Let's move on. And I do plan to do a watch along for this pay per view Saturday. Saturday at 7 or 8. I haven't set up the time yet. It's in the works. But be on the lookout for me doing a watch along, a watch party for this. People we can watch it together. Uh, if you're in the States, Peacock. If you're not in the States, WWE Network. Okay. Now let's go through the card. You know, usually I like to do non-title matches and title matches, but for this pay-per-view, the non-title matches are actually more important than the title matches. Really? Except for one match. Except for one match. Which I think is still more important than this than one of the title matches on the card. Uh okay. Okay. We're gonna get this match out of the way. Because the SmackDown Women's title match is gonna be happening at Survivor Series, and we got the defending champion Ronda Rousey taking on a Shotzi Blackheart or Shotzi, who's number one contender. Look, there's no denying that this match is for sure 100% going to be Ronda Rousey winning here. There's no way, no possible way explanation where there's nobody. You'd be crazy if you see Shotzi defeating Ronda, okay, and becoming new SmackDown Women's Champion. It's just not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. They're gonna make sure Ronda has a title for a very long time, perhaps WrestleMania, or Royal Rumble. I don't know. They may take her off before that, but she ain't losing the title here. I think she'll dominate this match. I think Shotzi will get some offense, but I think in the end, Ronda makes quick work of Shotzi. And also remember, Ronda's been the kind of team up with Shayna Baszler. I don't know what that's going to lead to. They're friends in real life, but I wouldn't trust Shayna Baszler if I put my life on it, on the line. They're both better as heels because I feel like this is just leading to eventually one of them turning face again. And I can see it being Shayna Baszler taking face, but I don't want Shayna Baszler to turn face. I think she'd be a horrible babyface, and Ronda Rousey's a horrible babyface too. So I don't know where their partnership, their friendship is going to lead them to. What's going to lead them to? Just remember, it's very early. Very early. Right? It's very early. But this is a product of the lack of star power on the women's side SmackDown has. It's not very star power. Like man, the roster is not. They really need somebody like Charlotte Flair or even Sasha or Naomi back on that roster. It's really lackluster. It's really depleted in terms of star power. I mean, they got talent, but nobody on that roster is like at the top. Like who's who's the closest? You got no Sasha Banks there, no Naomi, no Charlotte. They really need somebody like that. Raw, on the other hand, has tons of star power in terms of the women's division. Tons of it. It's in fact, it's overflowing with star power in the women's division. And I feel like they need to somehow get some of the star power, some of the women from Raw onto SmackDown. Maybe it's something that has to do with later on in the match, a certain woman coming back. It seems like it's legit, confirmed, real that this certain woman is going to be the fifth member of Bianca's team, and we're going to get to that. We are going to get to that match later down, no, later into the stream. But yeah, it's just because you usually think at a Survivor Series, one of the big pay per views, that somebody like Wanda should face a bigger star than Sasha Blackheart, right? But since nobody on SmackDown's like top tier, it's like then they have to go somebody like Shotzi. They could go with a Raquel. I mean, I think Raquel is a better choice. Really, Raquel Rodriguez. But they're going with Shotzi. And yeah, Wanda retains here. And then she moves on to her next opponent. Or next whoever's next in line for that title. She's gonna hold it for some time. Okay. So yeah, once again, Shotzi Blackheart is gonna lose to Wanda. Rousey and Wanda retains. Maybe with the help of Shayna Baszler. I don't know. I don't think she needs help. Really, I don't think Wanda needs help from Shayna, but I don't know. They're heels, they can find a way. Maybe she gets distracted and Wanda that puts her in her armbar submission and she taps out. I don't know. Something that's gonna happen. Wanda wins. I want to go to this match next. Is this the end of the club versus the Judgment Day? Is this going to be the curtain, the final chapter in this rivalry between the club and Judgment Day? Is it finally going to have the two prominent stars of each faction, each group, AJ Styles for the club and Finn Balor for the Judgment Day? Are they finally going to put all their are they finally collide for the last time and end this between the two groups? Is this match going to do it? That's what AJ Styles is saying. And I think so. I think it will be. That's why you have the two leaders, the two prominent leaders, the two prominent superstars of each group. They're both champions, both successful international careers, both successful out of WWE, both led the same faction, New Japan Bullet Club. If you don't remember, if you don't know, and if you don't remember, when Finn Balor left the Bullet Club to sign with WWE, that same night, hit his last match in New Japan, that's when Styles made his debut. It took out Okada, maybe? and he was revealed to be the new leader of the Bullet Club. Styles took over the role as leader of the Bullet Club until later on when Styles, like Finn Balor, signed a contract with WWE and he was leaving New Japan. Kenny Omega, as you saw on Dynamite last night with the Young Bucks, mocking the CM Punk Elite, the backstage incident at All Out in front of the Chicago crowd. Yeah, Omega took out AJ Styles back in New Japan when Styles left for WWE, and Omega became the leader of the Bullet Club then. This match, I really don't know. I feel like this match could go either way, right? Like you have Styles and Finn here. You can see them both win, right? It's one of the most difficult matches I have to think about on who's going to win, who it benefits more, because it might benefit Finn more, getting to more of that status, main event status, where they could finally see him as a legit threat to the upper card. Like we all thought he was going to be years ago, but on the main roster, let's be honest, he hasn't been exactly used to his full potential. And I think this heel one could help him get that. And I like Styles, but I think Styles is perfectly happy where he is right now. Put on good matches. It seems he could put on good matches. You know, he could do that stuff, and it feels like he's at a place where he's just there to have good matches and good superstars and make him look good. So, if I had to say who wins this match, I'm going with Finn Balor on the right to have Judgment Day finally get the last laugh in this feud between the club, the OC, the original club, and and Judgment Day. And I don't know if there's another pay per view in December. Well, there is another WWE pay per view that's NXT Deadline, but also Ring of Honor Final Battles on the same night. But yeah, I don't know if there's another main roster premium live event. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Okay. I'm just laughing at something. I'm sorry. Next, we're going to go to a triple threat match for the United States Championship between Bobby Lashley, Seth Rollins, and Austin Theory. Now this is interesting because I really don't know who's truly a face here and who is truly a heel, except for Austin Theory. We know Austin Theory is 100% a heel here, right? Pure heel here. We know that. But it seems like Lashley, some weeks he's a heel, and then this week he's a baby face. Same with Seth Rollins. It seems like the last 2 weeks he was a heel, and then this week he acted like a baby face via the satellite. So I really don't know like who is truly a baby face and truly a heel. I do think Seth Rollins is going to become a baby face. I think Austin Theory is staying as a heel, and I think Lashley is going to stay as a heel. But we really don't know. I feel like we're going to this match with 3 heels in a triple threat match, but you don't know with Seth and Bobby if they're heel or babyface. One of them probably has to work babyface in this match, and it might be Bobby. But I would love to see Seth turn babyface. I think he's ready. He's over with the crowd. He chants at the crowd. He plays around with the crowd. He, he loves the attention from the crowd. So I really do think he should become a babyface. And this triple threat match, I don't know. I look. I could pick an obvious choice here, where Seth or Bobby's gonna win here, right? I could pick the obvious choice here, right? You wouldn't think Austin Theory would win here. But I'm going to surprise you guys. I'm going to surprise you with this new attitude. Well, with this new attitude, this new Austin Theory that you get past 2 weeks. A serious Austin Theory. Not the one who takes selfies with his phone. Not the one who rubs into people's faces. Not the one who jokes around, insults people. This new attitude of Austin Theory, the one that people could finally see, could take serious. And I think this Austin Theory is someone they can actually build around, or they can use in storylines better without the selfish stuff. This new Austin Theory, I like so far in this past 2 weeks. I like the direction we're going with him. Because look, he's good in the ring. He's good in the ring, but the character was obnoxious as hell, and people didn't like the character. This new Austin Theory, I can see I think it'll work for him. It's different, and so I'm gonna surprise you guys here. I'm gonna go Austin Theory with my win here, with my pick here to become the United States champion by pinning our last year's Seth. He's gonna surprise us all and beat both of them in a triple threat match. But yeah, let's see, guys. Yeah, this is gonna be a short stream today, guys. There's not a lot to talk about. It would be easier if somebody else on today, but you know what? There's not a lot to talk about with this stream. I'll tell you that. Like doing AEW, the AEW preview and predictions was much harder, was much longer because there was a lot of matches and a lot of things we could do. Same with Crown Jewel. And I also had a friend on giving his thoughts and predictions too. That helped. And now we're going to get to the final 2 matches. Get to the women's match. Okay. I do hope this is the final confrontation between Damage Control and Bianca's team. Most notably, Asuka and Alexa Bliss. Because I do think that needs to end. And Bianca needs to move on to her next competitor, her next challenger. Okay. And you got Mia Yim and Rhea Ripley in there. You got Nikki Cross. Mia Yim is there to counter Rhea Ripley because Mia Yim is part of OC and Rhea Ripley is obviously part of Judgment Day. So she's there to counter Rhea Ripley. Nikki Cross, came back a month ago. Got threw the 24/7 title in the trash can, but she missed it. But you get the idea what she tried to do with that. And now the fifth member of Bianca's team, it's Bianca Belair, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, and Mia Yim. But the fifth member, we got speculate. A lot of people think it's gonna be a lot of people thought it was gonna be Sasha Banks because it's in Boston and that's her hometown where she's from. But it's been said that a SmackDown they're gonna reveal the fifth member, which I think is a mistake. I think they got a bigger pop to reveal the fifth member at War Games. It sounds like they might be struggling to get people interested in War Games. That's why they would announce the fifth member at SmackDown. But it's been reported, and it's been reported by Fightful and my friend Sean Wassat of Fightful, and it's big around reports that the fifth member is going to be the returning Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, yes, Becky Lynch will be the fifth member of Team Bianca's team. Fifth member of Team Bianca. I'm sorry about that, guys. That's really, I don't know. It was inappropriate to see. Okay. So let's report Becky is going to be the fifth member of Team Bianca's team for Survivor Series War Games in women's division. Now, I would have picked. I think before I would have picked down. If it was Candice LeRae like I originally thought, I would have picked Damage Control to win this match. But since this is Becky Lynch, if it really is Becky Lynch, I think I'm 95 confident it's Becky Lynch, but I'll leave a 5% chance it may not be Becky Lynch. But if it is Becky Lynch, I'm going with Bianca's team to win the women's War Game match. You're not going to have the returning Becky Lynch lose in her first match since SummerSlam. Remember, she got injured at SummerSlam, and that's when she turned face. She took some time off because she had a separated shoulder. If you watch Young Rock, she's playing she's playing Cyndi Lauper. Girls want to have fun. She was very instrumental in the rock and roll in WrestleMania back in the mid '80s. She made her debut. She was around WrestleMania 1, the first WrestleMania, involved Hogan, Mr. T, Piper, Orndorff. Piper got physical with her, and I'm going off a tangent, but you gotta check out Cyndi Lauper and Audie Piper on YouTube, man. It was some crazy shit, man. Girls just want to have fun. But apparently she's coming back. This is huge. I don't know what this does for the future of her. I think she'd be better off on SmackDown because if they have her face Wanda at WrestleMania like everybody wants, finding out the one-on-one match, maybe she just helps out Bianca Belair for Team Raw, and then she moves to SmackDown afterwards. Because SmackDown, like I said earlier in the stream, SmackDown lacks star power in the female division, the women's division. And Becky Lynch would add so much star power to that division. Her and Sasha Banks would. I'll just say this. I'll make a video on this sometime soon. If it's not Becky Lynch at WrestleMania versus Wanda, my next choice might be Sasha Banks versus Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. Whenever she comes back. If she comes back to the Rumble, have her win and challenge Wanda. I think that's a money-making match too. Sasha and Wanda at the Royal Rumble at WrestleMania. If they don't do Becky in Wanda. It's just an option. That I ain't thought of. And I think I froze. No, I'm here. Okay. What do you guys think? Sasha Banks in Wanda WrestleMania? Not a bad thing, huh? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going with Bianca's team here, especially if Becky is the fifth member of that team. And this previous year was going to end pretty short. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, usually they do. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with that, man. Okay. Main event time. The Bloodline. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, the Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, and Sami Zayn versus a team of the Brawling Brutes, which consists of Sheamus, Butch, I almost said Pete Dunne, Ridge Holland, Drew McIntyre, and Kevin Owens. This match is going to be brutal as hell. You got every member on Sheamus' team is very physical and brutal, man. They're hard hitters, physical. They're just they just beat you guys in your face kind of guys. On the other hand, on Bloodline's team, you got Roman, yeah, the strength, the powerhouse of the team. We got the Usos, who are the high flyers of the team. Sami Zayn in the middle, the technical aspect. So Sokoa, like Sami, the technical aspect of the faction. They're all very they're all very different in terms of wrestling styles compared to Sheamus's team. Maybe Pete Dunne's a little more technical than Wiz, Sheamus, Drew, and Kevin Owens, but it's mostly all physical team compared to Bloodline, where we have a mix of different type of wrestling styles, techniques. Now, some people when I watch prediction shows on YouTube for this pay per view, for this live event, some people are actually going with Sheamus' team. And the points they make are actually very good points that actually make sense. That actually do make sense. For example, Roman Reigns doesn't get pinned. Maybe Sami Zayn gets pinned, and they turn on Sami Zayn. Maybe that happens. Or maybe Jey Uso, has been having problems with Bloodline and Sami. He gets pinned, and they kick their own blood out of the faction. I think it's a possibility that can happen. I think people suggesting that those ideas have a legit reasoning for them. It's not something out of the blue. If you've been watching the story with the Bloodline, you could see that possibly happening. I don't. I think it will happen at some point, but I don't hear it because Roman Reigns is in the match. If Roman Reigns was not in this match and it was a 4-on-4, I could definitely see the Bloodline losing, and that would cause all sort of problems. But since Roman Reigns is the match, I got the Bloodline winning here. The only way Bloodline doesn't lose if somebody besides Roman Reigns gets pinned. And something happens, they magically take Roman Reigns out or something. I don't know. Roman Reigns doesn't get pinned. Because if you don't, because not pinning Roman Reigns protects him. You have to protect the champ, the Undisputed Universal Champion. Especially after it happened at Crown Jewel. Because I thought they really hurt his credibility at Crown Jewel with the Logan Paul match. And don't get me wrong, Logan Paul was incredible. I understand what they try to do there, but this is your guys which have for 2 years. I'm sorry. To a guy who's wrestled his third match, the second single match, he should not be having trouble with. I'm sorry. And I know wrestling is fake, but you got to like at least try to make it look a little real in that sense. But yeah, I still got the Bloodline winning here, and we'll see where we go from there. God, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Well, pretty small show, I guess. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it didn't go longer. Okay, so brief recap of my predictions. Then I'm gonna plug myself and I'm gonna leave and let you enjoy your Thanksgiving or whatever. Okay. Wanda over Shotzi easily. Finn over AJ, but I can see AJ winning this. I got Austin Theory with the surprise upset over Seth Rollins and Bobby Lashley. Bianca Belair's team, because if Becky Lynch returns, I'm sorry, but that's a win. It has to be a win, no matter what. And I got the Bloodline winning here, but I can understand people's reasoning why they chose Sheamus' team to win, but I still got the Bloodline winning. Only 5 matches. Something can be added to the pre-show. A new match can be added to the main card. Well, I won't be predicting it on here, obviously, because that could be announced tomorrow or Saturday. Some days to do that. But yes, guys, before I let you guys go, this Saturday, like I said earlier in the stream, I will be doing a watch along for Survivor Series War Games. 7, maybe I'll do the pre-show, or if not, I'll do it 8 for the pay-per-view. It's gonna be like 3 hours, a little bit shorter than AEW Full Gear, obviously. Okay. Monday, I'm bringing back my show that is on my main channel. It's all about wrestling, where I talk about wrestling-related stuff on a weekly review. So this Monday is episode 49. It's all about wrestling. What I'm going to talk about is definitely Survivor Series. We're going to go over Survivor Series. And we're going to talk about what happens on Dynamite. Sorry. On Dynamite, Rampage, whatever, the shows. That's what I do on my It's All About Wrestling. I review each show. So this Monday, I'm going to review Survivor Series, Dynamite, and Rampage, and NXT. I do not, when it's a pay-per-view, on my show, It's All About Wrestling, I do not review SmackDown or Raw before that pay-per-view. But that's Monday. And on my main channel, Aaron World Order, which is not this channel, I'm doing a DC discussion about what would you like to see James Gunn do in DC that now he has taken over the reins of the studio, I guess, from Warner Brothers. That's tomorrow on my main channel. Check me out for that. I'll have people on. And then also an update. There's going to be a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special review. And I might do a stream for that a little bit later on my main channel. But with that, guys, with that, I'm going to leave you with this. AWO, Aaron Order. I'll get stuff out for you guys. Where is it?
sweet! Sweet! Too sweet! Too sweet!
There you go. Too Sweet, NWO, AW, Aaron Warrior, presenting the latest SmackDown is out. Take care, guys. I'll see you Saturday, or you might see a video up tomorrow. Take care, guys.